Let's take a look at the difference in CAT3 and this very tightly twisted multi-conductor. It's actually categorized on the jacket as a verified Category 3 cable, but the pairs on it look very much like you would expect to see for CAT5. In fact, it has very tight twists in the pairs, so you would immediately assume that this was a data cable and capable of being certified as CAT5. But the jacket clearly says that it is verified Category 3 cable. If we take a look at some of the older Category 3 cable, or at least the configuration of it, you'll notice, first off, it doesn't have any of the twists associated with it, like you saw on that last cable. So with this type of CAT3 cable, and we can take a look at it, it says 2524 AWG CAT3, so it clearly is, just like that, a CAT3 cable. To open this cable up and expose the pairs and get them ready for termination, either in a on a 66 block or a 110 block, it clearly requires a little more discernment on your part to put these pairs together. Now on that one, where each of the solid colors were represented in the pair group, white, red, black, yellow, violet, and all of the ring colors, blue, orange, green, brown, slate, were solid colors on the pairs, on the wires themselves. In this, you can see you don't have that. So what you have to do is carefully look at each of the wires and determine which one of them is my tip and which one of them is the ring. So in doing this, since we are looking for, first off, the white pair group, the first tip group, in this case, you will notice that we have one that is predominantly white with blue markings, and the other is blue with white markings. So in each case, you're going to go through and say, okay, well, there's my tip and ring pair for that one. The next one we're going to look for then is the orange. So there's the orange white, and we are going to find the corresponding white orange pair. We'll do the same thing with the green. So there is my green white and corresponding white green. Do the same thing with the brown. Here's my brown white, and here is the corresponding white brown. And then lastly, I have slate, white, and white slate. So it's a little more difficult in this style of a multi-conductor cable to discriminate each of your pairs and pull them out and get them ready for termination. So you would have to fan these out. So we would next be looking for the red group. And here we can see this one actually is a little bit twisted together, so maybe it just hasn't been handled as much. But we have our red-blue and our blue-red group. Same thing for our orange. There's our orange-red pair group. Now we look for our green-red pair group. And here it looks like it's right there's the green, and now we have to find the corresponding red with a green band on it. The more you handle these cables, the tougher it can be to find the corresponding color associated with it, because these have so little color on them to discriminate for you to find that other group. And so there's the other red one, and so on. So you're going to do that all the way down to the slate, and there's my slate and black associated. So this 25 pair, not as easy to discriminate and determine. It takes some good light Lighting here probably is not ideal. You would probably want to get it out in the sunlight and break these apart. And it doesn't hurt if you have some way of fastening them off once you get them put in place. Typically what I will do is once I have them all in place, I may grab one of the strands and just wrap it around, and that way I know that I've got that pair group separated and I don't have to fight with trying to find the pair groups again. So 25 pair CAT3 of a little less managed cable than what you saw with the bluer cable. Thank you very much.